Hello, beautiful human. Thanks for clicking or tapping on our conversation with Stray Kids. I have a crazy glare in my glasses today, but that is not going to bring me down. No, no, no. We have a lot to discuss with Stray Kids, including an entire Christmas album. Hello. Plus, they released another album a couple months ago. And yeah, I miss them. I miss them so much. Please leave your honest feedback in the comment section below. Hit like on our video. Share our channel with those you care about. And please subscribe. And today's conversation is coming at you courtesy of our friends at State Farm. I love State Farm the most. They're the best. If you're looking for proper deals, there's a link in the description below. Okay, Stray Kids, here we go.
Let's do this. Zach Show.
Hi, beautiful human. I'm Zach, and I'm here with Stray Kids.
Stray Kids. Oh, we should do a little intro too. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. 1, 2, 7.
Hello, we are Stray Kids. Hi, Zach.
Good. It's been a long time since I've heard that in person.
Yeah.
It's been like a year.
I mean, we would have been much more happier if we could actually have this, in person in your studio. Because last I remember, it was just such a great time.
Yeah.
It was really comfortable. So we missed the place. Yeah.
We're here for you whenever you come back and whenever you can come back. I mean, you guys were such a joy, and you still are a joy. And one, like, I'm very extraordinarily jealous of your cardigan. Like, I have sweaters, and I've been like rocking a lot of needles cardigans recently, and that is a gorgeous piece. Ooh.
We'll see if I can send it to you.
Oh my God. Can he be like the Sisterhood of the Traveling Cardigan? I think that would, it'd be a nice story. We have a lot to dive in here. Hi, Felix, by the way. How's your...
Hi.
You have an amazing accent. I remember your accent like you were speaking this morning.
Really? Oh man, I'm glad that you remembered. So it's been like a year since we've done.
It's been more than a year.
Yeah, it's been much longer than a year.
Like 2 years.
2 years. So yeah, it's
What-
good to be back.
It's an honor to have you all here. Truly. What is time? Like, do you guys have moments where you have nothing going on? I mean, obviously the pandemic happened, so like, everybody had some sort of freedom, I think, but you guys did a lot, like an exceptional amount. And even now, I mean, we have a whole Christmas body of work to dive into. You're coming off of a major album. So like, do you guys have free time?
Wow.
We get it like sometimes. Sometimes we'd have a day with like no schedule. And or if it's not that, we would have like free time in between schedules. But like you said earlier, somehow we're still alive. And I guess in those break times, we each have our own ways of spending the time to recover. So if we do give you a quick recap, for me, in my free time, I've just been trying to sleep as much as I can.
Yes.
And what about you? What do you do on a free day?
Watching like stuffs.
Watching videos.
Videos. Okay.
Doing nothing.
Doing nothing.
Doing nothing.
Sound like
nothing
me,
is
yeah.
awesome.
What about you, Champion?
I worked out very hard.
Yeah.
At least he works out.
Oh,
I've been watching Netflix.
Yeah?
Yeah.
what do you
Netflix.
watch, Felix?
I watch. I watched. And I started watching a drama called Suits.
Suits.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course. The American classic that gave birth to Meghan Markle. Duh.
So yeah, it's so fun. I just keep watching it whenever I have time. So yeah,
Nice.
it's fun watching. What is it?
I usually take vocal lessons.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, mad respect for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking to grow and challenge yourself, get better. That's sick. I mean, you all also made a lot of music, and you have an exceptionally large hand in the creative process of what you all do. Is that like fair to say? As I did a bunch of, I mean, I know you guys, but I also did a whole additional dive into the most recent stuff. I mean, you guys have a writing credit like on every song, so you are creatively doing a lot. I'm assuming often, yes.
Yeah. Well, ever since pre-debut, we have been trying our best to really, work on our own music and really, creating our own music, because we feel like it's really important. If we're going to be, a group that does music, that performs on stage, that really, tries to entertain people that's in front of us. We believe that we should be the ones who are responsible for the music that we perform because, it's like a, how do I say it? It's like, I mean, it has to be ours in order for it to feel more genuine, if you know what I mean. Like on stage, like if we want to express a message, if we wrote the lyrics and the feelings to the song, that expression might, be a bit more genuine. And so we think that's really important, especially when we're making music. So that's why we've been, trying our best to keep on making music, and we are still making music.
When you're creating a body of work, are you trying to tell one story, like with Noeasy? What's the right way to say it?
Oh, you can say Noeasy.
Noeasy.
Whatever you're comfortable with.
It's great. It's really, really creative. Who comes up with that title?
I think.
Wait, who came up?
I think it was Changbin.
Yeah,
I think it was Changbin's idea. Yeah, we had like an album title meeting with each other, like thinking about ideas for the thing. But I think Changbin was the one who was like, "Oh, this is so like 쉽지않아. This is very not easy." And then it was like, "Oh, what if we, use the word no easy and make it noisy? They both sound, similar." And then that's how we came up with the title for the album.
Such a great
It's
idea.
a good title.
Nice album.
Thank you for sharing. Sick time.
Very good.
Thank you for sharing.
Smart man.
When you guys are like starting a body of work, starting an album, do you try to figure out one story to tell, or do you just like, how do you attack it? Like, do you see an album as one story and like songs as chapters, or do you see each song as like its own thing and then you figure out what the overall message is?
Well, I'm pretty sure because you've been into us and you've been like discovering what we've done. But I guess starting from our debut, we did have like an album series, with like its own story base. But ever since our first full album, that's when we really just started putting in whatever we want, whatever we write, whatever we want to just tell. Every song's different. Everything's really has its own character, and we've really been just doing that, making the music that's just really different, just putting it into the album, especially the full albums. And yeah, but if there's like a concept to an album that we have to keep, then I guess we could write music in order, like according to that concept. So I guess it's just different. But yeah.
Why we'll get back to Noeasy in a second, but why a Christmas album? Why'd you want
Why?
I mean,
Christmas album?
why not?
Yeah,
why
why
not?
You're not wrong, but like, by the way, Christmas EveL is hands down the weirdest, most unique Christmas song I've ever heard. Like,
That's a good way to put it.
We've done it.
Actually,
We've
a good
done
way
it.
to put it.
I mean, that's what
Crazy
we wanted.
song.
So if you felt like that, I'm actually really, really happy. We did want to try and be different and make a different Christmas type song. So yeah, that's what we try to best to be as weird as possible. So thanks, Zach.
And by the way, like maybe weird's the wrong word, but it's like also honest, because like the holidays are stressful. Like they're not a great time. One of the lyrics loosely translated, it's getting colder. I'm burning my anxiety, not firewood. I mean, like really, truly, like honesty at its purest form. Like the holidays are anxiety ridden. Like right now, my palms.
Yeah, so that's how we came up with the title. Christmas is evil sometimes. I mean, it might be joy for others, but if you think about it realistically, it can be, kind of tough on us sometimes. Like even in the lyrics, it says, snow is beautiful, yet when it falls on the ground, it's like mud, So yeah, that's all we wanted to put into the song. So thanks for realizing that. Thank you very much.
But where does that come from? Who goes like, let's do not an anti-Christmas song, but it is kind of like, it's not cheer, it's honesty. So like how do you guys come up with that concept?
Now I remember this. We were in our dorms and we were like, all right, what should we write this time? We were writing a Christmas song. What should we do? And then I remember these two were like, we have to make a Christmas song that's Stray Kids style. That's something that's different. We need to do something different. And I'm like, okay, that's something that I'm like, what should we talk about? And we were like, what should we talk about? And then I think Changmin was like, well, I mean, but not, I mean, Christmas isn't always the best for some people.
Yeah.
I mean, like sometimes the holidays can be very, difficult, and sometimes it's not the best. So that's what we went with.
I think it's pretty genius, to be honest with you.
Ah, thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
24 to 25.
Mhm.
One of the lyrics loosely translates to the snowstorm that always fell. I'll shake off all the tiring days I had this year now. Lean on me today. It's kind of like more of a love song, right? It's like you and somebody else, like going from Christmas Eve to Christmas Day.
Yeah. I guess that's kind of the image that I was going for with like the whole I guess lovey-dovey romantic vibe. But it's I mean, because if the title is Christmas Evil and it's something very spicy,
Yeah.
I mean, we do have to put in some warm milk and cookies into the album too. So that's why we came up with 24 to 25 to really just give more of a real Christmas vibe. And I guess the overall message for the song was because there's a lot of people who have basically had a very stressful, I mean, not stressful, but like a tiring 2021. So I just wanted to say, it's all good. I'm here to, listen to all your thoughts, and I'm here to shake it all off. So let's have a good Christmas. Is what 24, 25 is about.
But again, like another song that's like rooted in holiday honesty, when I think a lot of holiday songs are just totally imagination. You know what I mean? Like not many holiday songs are actually rooted in any sort of like what we're all feeling and going through. It's more about what they want you to feel as opposed to what's actually happening.
Yeah, I get that too.
It's really nice. I mean, why did Domino find its place, and how did it find its place on there?
Domino, I think
English version?
Yeah, the
Or
English version.
international.
Really good. The production.
Yeah. It was okay. Did you listen to it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Duh. Yeah, listen to it. Yeah, it's great. And
Oh, the English lyrics.
you got three of you right on this one. Felix, you show up on this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Out with the English lyrics too.
Yeah, that's true. I think even like when our Noeasy album came out, a lot of people definitely enjoyed the Thunderous song, but also the fact that just listening to Domino, everyone kept on listening to Domino, and everyone was really hyped about it. So I think it was a really good idea that everyone thought, why don't we make an English version of Domino? And then everyone was even more hyped about it. So I think that was a really good idea.
Yeah.
Make it English version. Yeah.
To reach more people. Throw it on the Christmas album, baby.
Yeah. It's like another gift.
I love it.
Special one.
So how often are you guys creating? Or like, do you jot down inspiration all the time? Like, do you make time to go to the studio? Like, what is your creative flow like?
Oh wow. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure but like we basically have no time. Like we're really busy like 24/7. But I think it's in those break times that we try to fit in, just trying to make music. Sometimes we make music when schedules end, but it's different for everyone. I know Han writes a lot of music. When he just wants to write music, he just writes music. Me and Changmin, on the other hand, we're kind of like I think we're the type of people to kind of not schedule, but like just when inspiration comes, then we like make music. That's for me and Changbin. And but like even now we're still making music. We're still thinking about what we want to write about. We're still, jotting down notes. And
What does like the success of God's Menu, which is like the most unique title right out the gate, but like does the success of that song at least sonically set any tone for how you guys create moving forward, or do you learn anything from making that record that you carry with you?
Well, God's Menu did
Go on.
did make a really big impact. And it was for our full first album as well. But and I think it's our very first music video that hit 200 million views. Is that right?
I think so.
Yeah, it hit 200 million views. So that was God's Menu was really crazy.
일단 그걸 만들기 전에는 저희도 저희 음악에 대한 확신을 잘 못 가졌던 것 같은데
That's true.
신메뉴를 만들고 난 이후에 정말 저희가 이게 하는 게 맞다는 확신을 이제 저희한테도
예.
받았고 확실히 그 이후로 자신감이 되게 많이 생긴 것 같아요. 저희 음악 방향성이나 뭐 저희가 가는 길이나 꿈이나 그런 게 되게 확실해진 것 같아요.
So what Hunter said was, like before God's Mini, we really didn't have, we weren't that, I guess, like we didn't really know what our music was. Like still, like we would make our own music, but like we're like, is this the right music for Stray Kids? This is what we thought. But after releasing God's Mini, that's when we really realized, okay, so this is what Stray Kids is. This is what we are really most comfortable and most confident in doing. So that's the impact that God's Mini had. Another funny story is, I don't know if you know, but like before we released God's Mini, we actually had another song that was, meant to become the title. But we all together as a group, we were like, we don't think that song is meant to be. We think God's Menu is what's right. And that's when I guess our big boss in company, so Mr. JYP, he was like, all right, if the kids are confident with this, we are going with this. And that's how we did like a really
Big
out of
turnover.
nowhere big turnover like right at the end, and then that's how we just changed everything.
By the way, that is huge and also a little scary because one now the pressure's on you. So if it doesn't go well, it's it would be your fault technically. And then two, if it works to your benefit and it actually happens, which it did, like, do you feel like you gain trust and you gain confidence?
We're not doing this all by ourselves. Of course we have, the company to also help us out, right? So we are very confident when we make our own opinions and we, give our opinions to the company and they listen to it and then we, figure things out. But there have been a lot of times where we would, really express our opinions to the company. Like last year's Mama, for example, we were really debating on which song to perform, but we had the idea of really performing Victory Song, and that actually had a really big impact as well. But so our opinions I think really matter, and our big boss said it himself. He doesn't really touch us, but he does try to help out when he can, and we ask him for help as well. But as much as he let us be us, we try our best to take responsibility for our own actions and our opinions as well. So I guess a really big thank you to our boss for letting us be what we are.
Yeah.
By the way, very mature, very cool. And do you feel like that's like a blessing? Do you acknowledge that as being rare in at least in music in general, by the way?
I think it was
I think it is really rich. For someone who's the boss of a big company to let his artist do whatever he wants, like you don't really get that sometimes. But I guess he's done that with us, so we're really thankful. And like you said, we do feel really blessed to be able to have that.
But also, like, you guys do it all. Like, you it's not all you, but creatively in the studio, you are. You guys are the fuel. It's really cool. And by the way, the music is amazing. Like the production is incredibly unique. The stories you're telling are ones I've never heard before, and I listen to a lot of music. So like I'm very interested in like what goes on in your brains and
Well, our brain cells are all shared. We all share the same brain cell. We are all a mess. We are very chaotic.
Yeah.
And every schedule is just really loud and really fun.
Everyone's different.
Yeah. And we have that in the studio as well. We have that in the practice rooms, and it's usually it's different how everyone carries it. Sometimes it'd be Changbin who'd be like, all hyper and then we be all hyper. Sometimes it's this guy who's hyper and we get hyper,
Yeah.
and it's just really fun.
I was thinking, like since everyone's different, I was thinking of the scene from Simpsons. How there's like a monkey clapping.
Oh,
I was thinking that I think that would be me. So like, everyone would be different.
yeah, everyone's
I thought
has
it would
their-
be pretty funny.
But do you feel like all your songs end up representing all the different shades of the members that make up the group?
Yes. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, it does.
Actually
Whoa.
does.
Yeah, because I mean, we are all chaotic, but in there we're all human. So we do have our own emotions. We do have our own feelings. So every song, yeah, it actually does have its own color. Like for example, if you think about, I guess, a song called "Sorry I Love You" by Changbin. It is a different vibe. It's a very different song that we've released, but it's also something that's something that we can do and something that we feel as well. So yeah, we have a lot of like ballady tracks. We have a lot of energetic tracks. We have really simple tracks. Like it's all different, but in the end, it all identifies us.
I love the chance that you guys gave on cheese rapping part.
Oh, I mean, I wanted him to rap.
Yeah,
and
he's a great rapper.
He did a good job.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Hello, beautiful human. I had to hit pause real quick to talk to you about deals. We all love a great deal, don't we? Like savings, markdowns, and lunch specials. But when it comes to car insurance, you should know that the right place to go is an easy choice. It's State Farm. State Farm offers surprisingly great rates for your ride. Your friends don't have to have a special connection or even call in a favor. State Farm has options for everyone, like insuring your ride and your home, getting you great rates on both. Why are these such surprisingly great rates? It's what you get from State Farm, coverage that meets your needs. Because seriously, insurance shouldn't put a hole in your wallet. Those good neighbors are in your corner. No promo codes, no waiting around for holiday deals, and no sales section. State Farm fits your life at a price that fits your budget. So when your friends ask where to go for surprisingly great rates, you tell them State Farm. Because like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or go to statefarm.com for a quote today. Back to Stray Kids.
I love the chance that you guys gave on cheese rapping part.
Oh. I mean, I wanted him to rap.
Yeah,
and
he's a great rapper.
He did a good job.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So good. So good. By the way, like if you want to listen to any Stray Kids music, there's going to be a link in the description below. Obviously, you probably have listened, but you should listen again. Cheese is so good. The names. Who's coming up with the names of these songs?
The titles of the song, it's I guess it's us three.
Yeah.
And
Rush.
yeah, we try
While making the track.
yeah, while making the tracks we think of
Right.
the title. And yeah, Thunderous, Cheese, Sorry I Love You, Secret.
Sacred.
What else is there? We have so much. We have Surfing.
Wolfgang.
Yeah, with Wolfgang.
Wow.
Wolfgang.
How do you know a song is done, finished, ready for people to listen to?
Good, yeah.
That's it. That's a good question.
Oh, well, last chunk in this one. I mean, 타이틀은 well,
필이 좋으면 필 있다고.
Feel.
yeah.
멤버들이
사실-
부른 게 상상이 돼.
그것도 있고 무대가 상상이 될 때.
Oh, 맞아, 그치. So what Chanmin just said was, first of all, it's just like that unexplainable feeling that you have. It's just like, oh, I don't know. It's
I
done. There's that,
Yeah.
and also said when he can imagine members singing it. That's another one, and also the moment when you can imagine performance.
Yeah.
That is when we know, okay, this is done. Yeah, this is crazy. Another thing that I wanted to pick out was, you know our song Side Effects? Yeah, that like compared to the guys, when you hear the mastered song, like the track, like you can hear it. It's just different. Like the scale is so crazy. Same with our latest songs as well. The mixing and the mastering and stuff is really, really important. So especially for Thunderous as well.
What part of the creation process fulfills you the most or in the deepest way?
Wow.
It's like,
Wow. Give us a moment,
This is a
Zach.
very
Hang on.
interesting question.
Recording.
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 Recording, like cutting vocals?
That the recording moment, yeah, that actually really feels fulfilling. When we finish making the guide itself, that's really fulfilling as well. I think the members might agree on this one. So when we actually perform the song, yeah, that's when we feel very, very fulfilling. Yeah.
I think also when like for example, we made the track and then we filmed the music video for that track, and then once we get to see the full music video all together, I think that's one of the moments where we feel like this is perfect. Like,
Yeah.
like I mean, it's perfect in our own way. So definitely, just looking at that, I think that's one of our moments where we feel fulfillment.
We have a lot of music.
Yeah.
We have a lot.
Every track.
They're good.
I remember when we all watched Thunderous.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were all like, oh, it's done. It's
It's
finished.
done.
It's
This is
done.
it.
Oh my gosh, it's done. Yeah. That felt amazing. Yeah.
Masterpiece.
Masterpiece.
Yeah, it's like a physical thing too that you can see. It's like this, it's an even more vibrant visualization representation of what you built and created from nothing. Like that's the coolest thing about like songs is that it literally starts as 0. It starts as negative something actually because you have to it starts literally from God. I can't. It's crazy. It's so music is wild. So
It is loud.
do you have what do you think of for 2022? Obviously, we're leaving 2021 in the rear view, baby. So future. Do we have
Future.
Well,
In the future, wow.
one thing's for sure, is we really, really, really want to perform in front of our fans, our stage. We really, really, really want to go on a world tour. Because we didn't even get to finish off our last one. I mean, that itself is just really, really upsetting. So yeah, I mean, if everything gets better, we really, really hope to visit America, visit Europe, visit wherever.
Asia.
So, yeah,
Worldwide tour. Yeah, that's
we
one of
really
our
want to go on
biggest
tour.
dreams.
Biggest dreams.
do you want
2021.
to release more music, or does it
Of course,
music though without touring it?
of course. I mean, we still haven't gone touring with.
The first one.
Yeah, with our first album. Yeah, 우리 가즈맨으로도 우리 슈트로도 투어한 적이 없어.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Wow.
yeah,
알아.
그게 마지막이야.
그죠?
So like
Levante.
we have so many songs that we still haven't even performed yet. That itself is just really, really heartbreaking. So we really quickly want to go on tour. And yeah, we're definitely release new music as well. So look forward to that.
I feel like the tour we did back then and compared to now, it's gonna be much different. And so like honestly, the songs like Shin Menu and then there's God's Menu, Backdoor, and then we have Thunderous, and then on top of that, if we have so much more, then definitely Stays will be very, I guess, satisfied. So yeah, that's what we really look forward to.
Yeah.
How many unfinished songs are you sitting on right now?
Unfinished songs. Wow. I mean,
200.
nah. 200.
2000, I think.
미완 완성된 곡인데 아직 미발매곡들이 많죠.
So Changmin said, I mean, not. I guess we do have a few unfinished songs, but we do have finished demos that haven't been released yet. We have a lot of those.
Yeah.
And I can't really say the number. I don't know how many there are, but there are a lot of unfinished songs. There are a lot of demos as well. So I mean, if we get the chance, of course, we love to release all of it.
Yeah, but also things come into your head every day.
Yeah, there's everything new that's coming to our heads every day. That's how we just keep writing music. Yeah, it just happens.
So, question: you
Mhm.
end up winning this show, Kingdom Legendary War.
Oh,
correct?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is a
Big show.
huge deal.
Yes,
It is.
it is.
Is it is it taxing? Do you learn things about yourself and each other from competing?
Yeah.
Definitely through Kingdom, we've definitely learned a lot of things. For example, I guess, whenever we're performing together on stage, but on a much bigger scale, we tend to learn like how to dance a little bit more detailed, or for example, how to sing this note or how to sing to this song. So like there were a lot of events where we're trying to find out, how can I do this or how can I do that? I guess there were a lot of challenges throughout
Yeah.
Kingdom. So yeah, definitely very memorable.
Yeah, there were a lot of challenges, but I guess the fact that we could really defeat, I wouldn't say defeat, but like overcome those challenges, we as a team, we actually bonded even more, and we know what we're confident in. We know what our everything, our pros and cons. We know that more than anyone else, and the fact that we could actually in the end come in first place, that itself was just really exhilarating, and I felt so proud for the members as well.
Yeah.
Everyone did their jobs. You did a good job.
Yeah, you did a good job
Yeah, you
too,
did a good
man.
job. Everyone did a good job. It was just so crazy. And last but not least, it was all thanks to Stay as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was all because of Stay that we could get this, this grand prize. So thank you to everyone out there.
Did you think you were gonna win?
Well,
No.
definitely.
No, actually, no.
Yeah. You never know
Can't imagine.
what results are gonna come like at the end. So we did not know what the results were gonna be like. We did not know if we're gonna win, but what we did know is that we were gonna be confident and really, really hardworking with our own performances. And that's all that mattered. Was results didn't matter as long as we were happy with our own stage. That was what's most important for us.
Yeah.
Hey man, but you ended up winning, so that's pretty cool too.
Well, yes. Thank you to everyone out there.
Thank you, Shay.
Your accents are the best. Like, really, I'm
You can still understand us, right?
are you for real? It's like I feel like you may speak better English than I do. I believe.
I don't
No.
know.
No.
I don't
We're just
know.
worried
Nah.
if our accents are a bit too strong.
I have a friend who is a Kiwi, but he grew up in Australia, and
Oh wow.
Oh wow, that'll be.
we hang out with foreigners.
I'm trying to understand. That'll be really hard.
Yeah, I can
I can imagine.
You can't understand what they speak. He insists that he speaks like perfect, like the Queen's English. Like he's like speaks a better version of English than I do. Like,
Oh, well, we haven't heard how he speaks, but this is how he speaks.
Yeah. You
beautiful.
can go stronger.
Yeah, his is pretty strong, and he uses like all the different he uses all the words that like I'm like I don't know,
Oh, okay, so it would be like I guess like fair dinkum, like Arvo,
Fair dinkum.
Macca's.
Oh, yeah.
How about sweet as? I don't understand sweet as. Do you?
Oh, really?
Sweet as. Oh wow.
Sweet as, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, my
That's
God.
actually that's one of the words we
Yeah, we use
use
that
a lot.
I use sweet a lot. Like
Sweet
oh,
as.
that's sweet as.
I use nah.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
Yeah, nah,
Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, nah.
Nah,
yeah.
Yeah, nah.
Say oi still?
Pardon?
Oi.
Oi.
Yeah,
Wow.
we said a lot. Oi.
I just said,
I say that to the members. To, oi. Oi, mate.
Yeah. By the way, I don't understand sweet as, sick as, because you're leaving it blank. Like you're comparing it to nothing. The phrase is saying use your own imagination to come up with the most extreme thing to
Yeah, that's true.
it makes no sense. It makes
말이 안 된다.
Yeah.
말이 안 된다.
I mean that is the Australian accent. It makes no sense.
I spent a lot of time with an Australian as of recent, and like I've really picked up on a significant amount of just conversational habits that I'm obsessed with. But yeah, I'm obsessed with it. But also, like, some of them just make no sense, and that is one.
I mean, yeah, we agree. It doesn't make sense, but we go with it.
Yeah, just go with the flow.
Yeah.
Just go with the flow, baby. It is what it is. Gosh, we've covered a lot here. I highly recommend that you listen to Stray Kids' Christmas body of work, their Christmas album. It is really great and really unique, and you even like kind of pay tribute to Feliz Navidad at the end of it. Like,
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
yeah, like where are you all at when this is like coming into your head? Like,
Oh man. Okay, I'm actually responsible for this one, but I don't know. I thought of this part for Felix, and I don't know. Just Feliz Navidad means Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Feliz and Felix just sounds so similar. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna write it. So I mean, in the end, the whole vibe of the song is, Christmas is evil, but Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad. I can see the evil coming, but in the end, Felix is never bad. He's not on the naughty list. He's on the good list. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to write.
But everyone's so hyped with that.
Yeah, I saw like a TikTok trend. I was like, whoa, what? There's like a dance for it?
What?
Yeah. Felix.
dude,
I was like, that's pretty
production
cool.
on your records is so unique. It moves so well. Like, you guys really create bangers. You create
Bangers.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Zach.
really good stuff. I highly recommend that everybody listen. Please listen. I mean, obviously 2022 is on the horizon. What are y'all doing for Christmas? Do you get a chance to family? Do you hang
Christmas.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
plans.
We do have plans for Christmas. We have a performance to do.
Yeah.
And I don't know when this is coming out, but I can say that you can really look forward to it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hectic. It's gonna be sick ass.
Yes. Sick ass.
It's a performance, yes?
Yeah, it's a huge performance.
Is it at an award show? What is it?
It's at so in Korea we have these music shows, and it's broadcasted by different broadcasting
Music programs.
Yeah, programs. But for the end of year, they have like a special episode where it's just really, really big. And so every artist will prepare for it, and we prepare it in our own
Unique way.
unique way. But so this one is by in a broadcasting place called SBS, and it's usually broadcasted on Christmas.
Yes.
So that's when we'll be performing.
Yeah.
Sick ass.
Yes.
Look forward to it.
You guys are really, really something special. I really appreciate you all taking the time today and hanging out. I mean, do you have resolutions? Do you have things that you can look back at the last year and then look forward to the future and be like, hey, I want to grow in this area. I want to change this. Like, have you taken time to reflect at all and look for areas of growth as we enter into something totally new?
Wow. That was pretty deep.
Was
Give us a moment.
deep ass, dude.
I mean, we're happy with what we're doing. Yeah, we're really happy with what we're doing right now.
예, 아직까지는 시간을 가지고 자기에 대해서 그런 생각을 가진다는 시간보다 아직까지는 이 음악을 만드는 좋고 음악을 만들어주는 스테이 앞에서 포밍하는 것도 너무 좋기 때문에 계속 이런 걸 이어갈 예정입니다.
Yeah. I mean, I just said like, instead of having time to just think about like other stuff about ourselves, we're really enjoying what we're doing right now. We're having so much fun performing in front of our fans, in front of stage, making music for them. That's just really, really just so good and we're having so much fun. So it's very exciting as well. So we are planning to, continue it on. I mean, because this is what we are enjoying, so we have to do what we enjoy.
That's it. This is your passion, right? You're living out your dreams every day?
This is our passion.
Yes.
And by the way, you could tell in the music that you guys put out there. It's really, really, really good stuff. So I thank you, one, for making music, and two, for taking the time to hang out today. And
Oh, no, I mean, thank you for, spending time with us. I mean, like I said earlier, we really wanted to be there with you because last time it was just so good. We had such a great time.
So comfortable.
So comfortable. Yeah. But thank you so much, Zach.
that means the world. And by the way, hopefully 2022, we will be together in person. I'm manifesting.
Oh, please.
I mean, we'll invite you to a concert.
Oh, that would be good.
Also, I kind of want to go to Korea. Like, I don't travel. Like, I go nowhere. I've seen nothing. Like, I am very much a sheltered individual. I had people from foreign lands.
Well, that's the kind of same as me.
Same as him.
I'm like, I see nothing. I do nothing. Like, I don't know, but I need to get places. And I think South Korea needs to be on my list. I feel like people, like, I feel like I'd get along well there.
Yeah, I mean, you've interviewed a lot of people, but I'm pretty sure if you come to Korea,
Let me make you a food.
yeah, we'll take care of you. We'll introduce you to so many stuff. I mean, we've got a Korean barbecue.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Korean barbecue. Korean chicken as well. Oh my goodness. There's so much to enjoy. Feel free to come.
Oh, you know what? As long as I'm not alone, that's like one of my greatest fears. Is like, you
Okay.
I mean, you have 8 of us. You have the 8 of us. So yeah, feel free to join.
you know what? I'll let you know. Seriously, I will make a trek to at least a couple countries in 2022. I need to. The world is so vast, and I see none of it. So I'm coming at you. And
right.
listen to Stray Kids music. Link in the description below. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, y'all. Thank you again. And that cardigan is so phenomenal.
You know what? I gotta give it to him. I gotta send it right now.
Don't say no, dude. Like, if you want, we can set up like a cardigan trading system. Like, what if you send me a cardigan, and then I'll do a cardigan? Going. I'm not kidding. Because that's a good way to get a healthy rotation and flow. You can't wear the same cardigan all the time,
That makes sense. Of course, definitely makes sense. Let me know when you make the system, yeah?
Yeah, of course. Like, come on. You think about it and get back to me,
All right, cool. I'll hit you up. Anyway, thanks for your time, Jack.
Thank
See
you.
next time.
Thank
Merry
you.
Christmas.
Have a good day.
Happy New Year.
Bye-bye.
Hey, beautiful human. Thanks for watching our full interview, but I get it. Like, a full interview is a lot. So we got a clips channel. We don't expect you to watch the full thing anymore, so we just gave you the highlights. Please subscribe and notifications and all that stuff. Okay, cool. I love you.